There are two ways to attract a woman, or anything in life, really. The first way is force. You block her to get a reaction. You send long texts to explain yourself. You try to be the coolest guy in the room. You try to win. And what happens? You chase it away. Because anything you have to chase implies that it is running away from you. But there is a second way, a quieter way. It requires zero blocking, zero begging, and zero performance. It is called the art of non-resistance. It is the realization that attraction is not something you do, it is something you are when you stop trying to prove you are worthy. In this video, I am going to teach you how to stop fighting the current. We are going to explore why non-resistance is the ultimate display of confidence, and how to use psychological tools like the emotional echo and the Zeigarnik Effect to plant seeds in her mind that grow into obsession, all while you do absolutely nothing. Stop chasing the world. Let the world come to you. Let's define the problem. Most men operate from a place of fear. You are afraid of rejection, or you are afraid of losing her. This fear manifests in two ways. 1. Over-pleasing. You try too hard to be nice, pedestalizing. 2. Over-defending. You try too hard to be cool or stoic, defensiveness. Both of these are forms of resistance. You are resisting the reality of the moment. You are trying to control the outcome. Non-resistance means you stop trying to control the outcome. It means you are so grounded in your own reality that her opinion cannot shake you. When she tests you, you smile. When she pulls away, you let her. When you stop resisting, you become an immovable object. And biologically, women crave an immovable object. Principle number 1 is the most fundamental shift you must make. Destroy the pedestal. When you meet a beautiful, interesting woman, your primitive brain often triggers. You put her on a literal or metaphorical pedestal. You elevate her status above yours. You act like she is an angel. She is perfect. You are terrified of offending her. This is the kiss of death for attraction. When you treat a woman like a celebrity, she has no choice but to treat you like a fan. And gentlemen, fans do not generate desire. Fans generate requests for autographs. They do not get the woman. Pedestalizing kills sexual tension because it inherently gives away your power. You are sub-communicating. You are inherently more valuable than me. Please, validate my existence. The fix. Adopt a mindset of equality or slight superiority. Realize she is a human being. She wakes up with bad breath. She has insecurities. She makes mistakes. She is not a goddess. Your task is to de-pedestalize her in your own mind first. Treat her like your playfully annoying little sister or a cherished friend who you can joke with. Instead of complimenting constantly, "You're so beautiful, amazing, stunning." Low value. Try playful teasing. "You know, you were almost a perfect 10 until you said you don't like sushi. Now you're like a 7. We can still be friends." High value. When you playfully knock her off the pedestal, two powerful things happen. 1, she respects you, because you're not intimidated by her beauty. 2, she becomes intrigued. She wonders, why isn't he impressed? Is he blind? Or is he just better than me? That doubt creates curiosity. That curiosity is the first step to genuine desire. Treat her like a normal human, and you'll become extraordinary to her. Principle 2. Verbal non-resistance. Women will test you. They will ask leading questions known as shit tests. These aren't malicious attacks. They are subconscious filters. Her. "You talk to all the girls like this, don't you? You're such a player." The weak man resists. He defends himself. "No, I'm a good guy. I promise." This confirms her test. You reacted defensively. Your frame is weak. You are auditioning for her approval. The fix. Agree and amplify. This is a technique of advanced frame control. Do not resist the accusation. Embrace it. Exaggerate it until it becomes ridiculous. You take her accusation and spin it into a joke that actually elevates your status. Scenario A. Playful accusation. Her. You're just trying to get into my pants, aren't you? Your resistant reply. No, that's not what I'm about. I actually really like your personality. Your non-resistant reply. You know, you're absolutely right. I saw you from across the room and thought, I need to seduce this woman. But then you started talking about ancient Roman history, and now I'm completely confused. You're ruining my game. The non-resistant reply disarms her because it's unexpected. It shows you are unbothered. It turns a test into a joke, and it subtly reclaims the frame by being playful and not taking yourself too seriously. You are now the one leading the fun. Principle 3. Planting the seed. The Zeigarnik Effect. You don't need to text her for 5 hours. You don't need to dump your entire life story on her. You just need to plant one intriguing seed and let her mind water it. This relies on a powerful psychological principle, the Zeigarnik Effect. The human brain is obsessively compelled to remember and complete unfinished tasks. It hates ambiguity. It hates an open loop. The technique. Conversational cliffhangers. Give her vague, intriguing statements that force her to think about you when you're not there. The trap. Most men finish every sentence. They explain everything. The fix. Start a thought, imply it is interesting or controversial, and then withhold it. Script example. Mid-conversation, you look at her suspiciously, playfully. You know, you give off this incredibly charming vibe, but there's something else. I'm getting a feeling about you, but I'm not sure if I should say it right now. Her. What? What is it? Tell me. Her brain is now hooked. The loop is open. You. Nah, it's probably too early. It might make things awkward. Maybe another time. You resist the urge to reveal. You hold your frame. She will go home. She will try to figure it out. She will consult her friends. She will text you later asking about it. You just planted a virus of curiosity in her mind. She will not be able to stop thinking about you until she closes that loop. Principle 4. The emotional echo. Attraction is not built purely in your presence. It is amplified in your absence. But absence only works if you left an impact first. Your goal is to create a moment of high emotional impact, intense laughter, deep connection, playful tension, and then gracefully withdraw. The nice guy strategy is to linger. He stays until the conversation dies. He overcommits. He kills the vibe by being too available. You want to leave at the peak. The technique. The high note exit. After a brilliant joke, after a deep shared moment, or after a perfect kiss, you make your exit. You say, I have to run. This was really fun. I'll hit you up. Or something similar that communicates you are leaving your way. Why this works. Memory bias. Her brain will remember the interaction at its highest emotional peak, the peak end rule. Dopamine craving. She is left craving more of that feeling. You cut the dopamine supply when it was at its highest. Mystery. She wonders why you left so soon. Did he not like me? Or is he just too busy? You create an echo of your presence in her mind. Because you left on a high note, her brain loops that positive feeling over and over, amplifying it in your absence. This makes her want to chase that feeling again, and that feeling is anchored to you. Principle 5. The lean back, creating an energetic vacuum. This is energetic physics applied to attraction. Most men are constantly leaning forward in their energy. They are pursuing, they are initiating, they are asking questions, they are trying to solve her problems. You are occupying 100% of the available derivative space. There is no room for her to enter. You are pushing. The technique. Create a vacuum. You must intentionally and physically lean back. Verbally. Don't talk constantly. Embrace silence. Let her feel the need to fill it. Physically, when she leans in, you maintain your posture. When you're sitting, spread out a little, take up space. Energetically, stop sending first texts, stop planning every date. What happens when you do this? Nature abhors a vacuum. When you lean back, you create a space. She will instinctively lean forward to fill it. She will start asking you questions. She will start initiating texts. She will playfully touch you. She is driven by curiosity and loss aversion, fear of losing you if you keep drifting. This isn't about being lazy, it's about power. You cannot fall in love with someone who is suffocating you. When you lean back, you give her room to breathe and room to fall. Gentlemen, stop trying to force the door open. Attraction is not a contest of effort. The man who tries the hardest usually loses, because he signals that he needs the win. The man who practices non-resistance signals that he is already whole. He is already a winner. He doesn't need her validation. He invites her into his peace. Be the man who leans back. Be the man who plants the seed, and watch how quickly the world comes running to you. If you are ready to master this, comment, "I do not chase," down below. Subscribe for more psychology and power. I'll see you in the next one.